What's going on, guys? Today we have some interesting Scream 6 news. This article I saw originally from Critical Overlord. He had posted it, but it originally came from Deadline, so that's where the article actually came from. But I saw it today, and it says here that Matt, who is part of the Scream 6 team with Radio Silence, Matt and Tyler, he says here on Scream 6's connection to the sequels, Scream 5 was very closely linked to the first Scream film, while with Scream 6, we want to create a kind of connection to all films, including Scream 4. Now, before I get into that, subscribe, anyone who's new here, who's watching. If any of you guys who are watching are new, I would really appreciate it if you were to subscribe to the channel. We're just going to dive right into it. When it comes to this article, when I read it, it's interesting because of the fact that, it says they basically, in this article, they highlighted the fact that, with Scream 6, we want to create a kind of connection to all films, including Scream 4. Like, they basically, it's almost like Scream 4 is like a highlighted connection here, it feels like. And I think that's interesting. And I think it's cool the fact that they're saying Scream 6 will be connected in some type of way to all the films, because, as they said here, Scream 5 was very closely linked to the first Scream film. And almost every Scream film feels like they're connected to the original somehow. And, in some way, shape, or form. So I'm glad to hear they're saying that with Scream 6, they wanted to create a connection to all the Scream films. But I think it's interesting, though, that it's almost like I said, Scream 4 is like highlighted with their connection because they said including Scream 4. And, you could take that as, it's because of Kirby. They're bringing Kirby back. And, that's why they're they're specifying the fact that, in this article that says including Scream 4, they're almost highlighting the fact that, they're going to have connections to Scream 4 because of Kirby. I think that's just interesting to me because, I really do think that with Scream 4, with Scream 6, there will be some type of connection to Scream 4. I'm thinking that Kirby will most likely, maybe we'll see a flashback of, Kirby, how she survived, or, maybe we'll see some type of I don't know, maybe not even a flashback. Maybe Kirby will just, and in general, she'll just be talking, explaining everything that happened to her and her whole trauma and everything she went through in Scream 4 and all the events that happened and how she survived. And, I could imagine we're going to get a scene like that in Scream 6. So that's interesting and cool. If that, I hope that does happen, especially because with Scream 6, what I really want them, to almost nail is just the fact that, they have Kirby and then they have the newer Scream characters. If Kirby interacts with the newer characters, that's how you easily develop, an older character with the newer characters. Same thing with Gale. You have Gale interact with the newer characters. That's how you develop an old character with the newer characters. It works for both sides, So it works very well because of that. So, seeing if Kirby does interact with, the newer characters, that's how you do it. That's how I would want them to do it. But yeah, basically, I do think that we're most likely going to get some type of, explanation from Kirby explaining how she survived and her events and everything she's been through and all that. I'm sure we're gonna get that with Kirby, but yeah, basically, I just like that, that they said that Scream 6 will have a connection to all the Scream films and not just the original, you know. And like I said, I think Scream 6 will definitely most I feel like it has that potential to really be that new outstanding Scream film that we've never had before. So that's why I'm so excited for Scream 6. So yeah, but here's another part of the article that I got from Kyler on Twitter. But it's basically part of the Deadline article as well, but it's like a different part of the article. So it's like almost connected to this article here, but it's a little bit separate, with more things added to it.